Welcome back to the laboratory. It's Chef Mark, and today we are talking about one of the key tools in a kitchen. It's a secret that you might not know about, and that is the Sizzle Pan. I'm going to tell you what they are, why they're so handy, and why chefs love using them. But before we move on, have you clicked that subscribe button? I'll wait. Thanks. Let's get started. So Sizzle Pan is an aluminum plate, and it's made out of a thick gauge metal. They're really quite heavy. They come in a couple different sizes. I feel like this is the most common size. I believe this is a 9-inch sizzle plate. And they're used frequently in restaurants for a couple of things. They're most commonly used under a cheese melter or a salamander. Let's say I had a sandwich or a piece of chicken that I needed to melt Parmesan over for chicken Parmesan. You set your food on there, and boom, under the cheese melter or salamander. They're extremely heat resistant, and they do have a ton of uses. I worked at a restaurant where we would take a carved piece of lamb. We would slice that, set it on the sizzle plate, and go from rare to, let's say, medium rare or medium under the salamander or in the oven. We would pull the lamb out, and then we would make the sauce right on this. So we would set this on a high power burner, turn the gas burner on, add some shallots and some garlic, some wine, let that cook down, add our stock, a couple knobs of butter, stir that with our tongs, just pour that directly over the plate. A very rustic style way of cooking. Another way a sizzle pan is used is at a steakhouse. Let's say you order your steak, well done, and it can't finish the whole way on the grill. The cook will slap their steak on the sizzle pan and put this in the oven, a hot oven to finish. That way you end up with still that nice char. When you're working with sizzle pans is keeping them clean, because they do get some surface corrosion. So this has been washed, scrubbed. I even put it through the dishwasher, and you can see there's quite a bit of surface corrosion on there. So I found the best way to combat that is a little pan spray, a little kosher salt, and keeping this clean similar to a cast iron pan. You can see with just a little bit of that kosher salt on there, which acts as an abrasive polishing material, you can really lift off quite a bit of the excess soil that's left on there. Because aluminum pits very easily, it becomes porous, and as the pores open and close through heat cycles, it can pit. So one way to prevent that from happening is just to make sure that you keep it nicely polished. I find sizzle pans to be great for any kitchen. In the home kitchen, you can use them on the grill, and if you're doing smaller dishes, cooking for 1 or 2 people consistently, it's a great way to have a little less cleanup. They are extremely heat resistant and very durable. Any professional cook is very familiar with them. Where do you shop for them? Well, I picked these up at my local restaurant supply store, Standard Restaurant, which is at 64th and Federal here in the Denver area. I know they're available on websites like Amazon. Webstaurant has them. They're not inexpensive for what they are. I believe right now they're about $15 to $18 a piece, but they will last a lifetime if taken care of. So if you're not familiar with the sizzle pan, check one out. I think that it might be a great addition to your kitchen. As always, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe.